Going on, guys? EK3 Mike here. So as you know, I'm doing a Kswap in my JDM Civic EK3. I am going with air conditioning. My last build didn't have it, and this time around I was like, I don't know if I'm getting old or what, but I need AC. So a lot of people have been asking me about the process, which it's not terribly hard, but I'm still figuring it out myself. But I'll show you what I kind of got for now, and what you'll need and what you'll have to do to get AC in your Kswap. Check it out. So first thing you'll want to do, and like I said, this isn't the only way to do it, but this is the way I'm doing it, and I feel like it's pretty simple. Start with a half radiator from Hybrid Racing. As you can see, it's like OEM giving you the space that you need for the condenser. Obviously going K, it's flipped the other way, where the radiator was here on the left side originally and the condenser was on your right. The good thing is Hybrid makes it so that the feet fit perfectly. So the way this radiator is made, the feet have the little sticks that stick into the rubber grommets the way the condenser did, and the reverse with the condenser. You can keep these right here. There's no need to cut them out or anything like that, because with the hybrid kit you could make your condenser fit there. So this is the original condenser. You could reuse it or get a new one. They're not too bad. I think they're around like 50 bucks, but I'm gonna reuse it, see what happens. These little legs are supplied with the Hybrid Racing kit, and from factory, these are little, I guess, I don't know what you want to call them, rubber bushings that fit into, were originally on the bottom of the radiator. So now they're on the bottom of the condenser, so it works out perfectly. Now for the guys that are not right-hand drive, the Hybrid Racing kit should fit very well. This is actually an OEM piece from my car, but the kit, you shouldn't really have too many issues. It should all fit. Me being right-hand drive, they don't make a right-hand drive specific kit, so I'm not going to be able to use everything here. I am going to be able to use one soft line, which will go on top. I believe this is the one. Let me see. Yes, okay, so it's this one, which is gonna go to the what's it called? The compressor and the condenser. And then, so this we can use, even though we're right-hand drive, and this hard line that goes to the dryer, I believe we can use as well. Okay, so those two you can use. You could still use the relay kit that they give you and some of this other stuff, right? But this line, this original line here, came from the firewall, and as you can see, it's already kind of pre-bent to follow the shape of the car. This I'm gonna have to get custom made, and I haven't gone to the place yet. I'm actually going in like 2 days. It's the weekend now, so I'm going on Monday. Supposedly it shouldn't be an issue. They pretty much take the existing fittings that you have and they crimp some new hose, or crimp these onto some new hose. And basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna have one really long soft line that you can kind of route yourself and tuck wherever you need it to tuck. So basically your condenser is gonna fit here perfectly because it's gonna sit in these little sections right here. One of the hybrid soft lines is going here, I believe, to this side. Then you have your dryer here. I just put this in here to cover the hole, but that hard line that I showed you is gonna go here, and it pretty much fits. I believe it goes on the front. I gotta double check. And then that custom line is gonna go from here, and I measured about 73 inches, so almost like an inch more than 6 feet, just so I could like route it the way I want. You know, the battery is gonna be sitting here as well, so I'm gonna have to find a way to route that. Hopefully I could just route it down and have it come, I don't know, maybe even around here. I might have to make like a bracket to hold it coming around under this way, and it'll bolt in on top right there. So that's pretty much the gist of it right there. You will also need a slim fan for this. As you see, the OEM shroud is no longer here, and that's because there's no way you're gonna get that to fit. You could flip the condenser upside down, but it's a pain, and honestly, just get the slim fan. It's worth it. I'll show you what the slim fan looks like because I'm actually using it on my radiator. It's about 2¼ inches thick, and it really allows this whole thing to fit. So it's a 12-inch fan. You just attach it the way you do with the regular radiator, and Hybrid Racing sells those as well. So that is pretty much, I think that covers everything except the wiring. So the wiring is something that I am not good at all. I can extend wires if it's, you know, pretty much like plug and play, something you could see, like I did on my my radiator. I extended those wires, but in this case, we're gonna add a relay. I'm gonna do a little bit more research and put another video out on the wiring, because like I said, it's not my forte. So I know that one wire has to go to the ECU, or the wires that go into the ECU, and we'll figure that all out later. I think the main part is seeing how everything fits. It's kind of like a puzzle. So Hybrid Racing makes it really easy. Not sponsored by them, even though I wish I was. So basically, you get your you could get a new condenser, or reuse the condenser you have, add the little legs to it, save the rubber bushings from your radiator. That fits right in. They have something that mounts on top to hold it in place, and you're pretty much good to go. Everything else, like I showed you in the video before, it all kind of works out. So the only thing, like I said, if you're a right-hand drive, you're gonna have to get that one line custom made. That'll make your life a lot easier. You could get it from one of those places that do high pressure lines. That's where I'm going on Monday. So hopefully the next video I put out is in regards to the AC stuff is when it's getting wired up and then recharged and working. So for those of you that asked, I hope that helped, and more videos to come soon. And here's that slim fan, as you could see on the hybrid radiator. So I actually ordered this same fan for the condenser, and it's definitely gonna fit. Even though it looks kind of sketchy here, you only have a couple inches. The condenser is a lot thinner than the radiator, so if you think about it, there's gonna be plenty of room to mount that in there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So Hybrid Racing radiator, half size radiator with the slim fan. It's gonna be your OEM condenser with the hybrid slim fan. Then you're gonna use the hard line that goes here from the hybrid kit. You're gonna use one of the soft lines for the from the hybrid kit, and then for the right-hand drive guys, you're going to have to get this line custom made, and that's about it. And then, like I said, the wiring, which I'll cover in another video. The reason why the left-hand drive guys won't have a problem is because they supply that line from the firewall, and it's pre-bent and it just goes where it's supposed to go. It's actually two pieces, so you guys shouldn't have any issues. But for the right hand drive guys, they didn't offer that. Yeah, that's about it. So hope that helps. Peace. Going on, guys? EK3 Mike here, and I got my little helper here. I just wanted to show you guys a little update with my custom hose that I need made for the AC line. So I'm over here at Moreland Hose in Hempstead, Long Island, and so far it's been an amazing experience. I went in, I spoke to the guy behind the desk, and I explained what I needed done for that hose, and he was just like, yeah, no problem. He's like, give me 25 minutes. So we're actually waiting in the car. I explained what I needed because one of the fittings need to be turned a certain way, and he's just like, yeah, no problem. So we're just hanging out in the car, and I'll keep you guys posted. So I'm home, got the line. Waited a little while for it, but I was happy that I was able to actually wait, and that they did it pretty much on the spot. And you know, when you get custom stuff done, it's not always easy, so it takes a little while. So I think I waited about maybe 45 minutes to an hour for it, but it was definitely worth it. The guy kept coming back to make sure he had everything right, which is great because it's better to double check and ask questions and make sure that you know you got it right than make the line and it's wrong, you know. So pretty happy with it. So this is actually a piece from my existing line that went to the firewall, and it pretty much is going to sit the same way. As an example, it's going to sit like that, which is behind the battery. So it kept the same bend, the same location, and then it turns into the soft line. And I just had him do about 2 feet. I was just kind of guesstimating at where to put this, simply because I'm going to be routing it a custom way. So there wasn't really a set location I needed it. Obviously, I just didn't want to have it too close to the end because this is going to be like under the battery and whatnot. Also, this is a swivel neck, so if you loosen this up, you can adjust it, and therefore I could technically adjust the way this is facing once I have that plugged in, and then tighten it down. And then when we come to this end, the main thing I needed was that, sorry for the bad video, the main thing I needed was that the fitting face this way, and the way it originally faced was with this. I'm gonna try to show you guys. This was facing out originally like that, and that doesn't work because this is sitting on the left side of the compressor and needs to sit like that to get bolted in like this. So he was able to turn it for me and crimp it that way, and overall I'm happy with it. So hopefully I got it long enough and it fits in the car. I'm gonna check in a little while. This is for anybody interested, this is 73 inches from end to end. So see what it's like in the car. All right, so I did a super quick mock-up. I installed it into the firewall. It's the top section right here. I didn't tighten anything on this yet. It's still set on the swivel, which lets it turn. It's routed over here. This seems to be the perfect length for easy access right there. And I'm still gonna move this around. This is just, I quickly mocked it up. So I'll probably take this clutch line off and run a little bit neater. And then I did bolt it in there. Let's see if we could focus. So that's good. and it's got some slack still, which is good. So I just have to see, obviously, the condenser fan. The condenser is going to fit in here with the fan, so we want that to fit nice. And I'm not exactly sure how this is going to run. Maybe it'll be up against here like this, just because of the fan. Maybe it'll rest on top. I did a little test, closed the hood. It seemed to close fine. If this does stay here, then I'm gonna just put a little protective strip on this so that it doesn't cut into the line. But yeah, looking good so far. Pretty hyped on it. All right, guys, my AC is in. Sorry, I gotta be super quiet because it's about 1:20 in the morning. But got home from work and decided to mess with it. So I still have not tightened this down here. I'm gonna save that for tomorrow. But this is like a swivel joint and it needs to be tightened. So I'm gonna take the battery tray back out so I have room to tighten that up. But the line goes under the tray. I'm gonna try to trace it for you guys here so you can see it. And clearly the low pressure side's right there. Perfect access in my opinion. And we just kind of guesstimated that length, but it worked out perfectly. Comes out around here. And what I did was I bolted it. This is actually a titanium bolt. See if I can focus on that a little bit. There you go. Just for looks, I put a nice bolt in there, but it's kind of holding it to the intake manifold, and all the other lines are good to go. Try to get a good view for you. Oh, there they are. So that's into the compressor, and then the line over here was kind of touching the body, and if you look at it over here, it's almost like a razor sharp edge. So I didn't want, with any movement, the line to get cut up. So I ended up putting this very thin kind of, I don't know what it's called, like some kind of molding, protective molding or whatever, but you can cut it to length. It comes in a roll, and I just cut like a super small piece, just so that if this does rub, that it's not going to affect it. So, and then there's a high pressure side right there. So overall, that's what it looks like. Don't forget the dryer line is over here, and it ends up connecting down here. Can't really see it, but it's connected down at the bottom in there. So that runs over here, and yeah, that's about it. So that's what it looks like with the tuck line. No issues closing the hood. All good to go. Now I just have to well, I did wire it. I was gonna say I have to wire it, but I did hardwire everything back in. The only thing now is the AC has to get programmed through K-Pro, so that's a whole nother video. But everything's wired in. I just have to tuck those wires, keep them neat. But it's looking good. So this is that seal I was talking about to protect the hose. So it's called trim seal. Pretty sure I got it on Amazon. It's just a roll of that. And just to give you an idea, it has a metal kind of ring on the inside, so it actually clips on. Once you push this onto the metal, it kind of clips onto it, so it doesn't really come off that easy. It's pretty cool. So if you have any sharp metal edges that you want to protect some hose or whatever from, that's the stuff to get. So this is what everything looks like, all bolted up. Everything is in place, from the firewall to the compressor, the dryer, the condenser. Everything is bolted up. I think it looks very clean. I just wanted to go over one other thing, the wiring. So initially I was going to wire a relay, but according to Hybrid it says that the relay is used when you're using a stock ECU. If you're using K-Pro, you can actually program the K-Pro to kick on the AC compressor. So that's the route that I'm going to go with. I'm going to definitely do a video on that because I've done research and there's nothing out there. A bunch of people have reached out to me that have done it before and offered to help, so I appreciate those guys, and I'll definitely be sliding in the DMs. Gotta pick their brains on that. My buddy Venom, Norman, is gonna be doing the K-Pro stuff for me, so I will definitely keep you guys posted. Like I said, I'll do a video on that because that's definitely a topic that is not covered enough, and I know there are guys out there that want to run AC and had issues with it. So God willing, I'll be putting out a video of the AC working through the K-Pro. Thank you for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, tell me what you think. Give it a thumbs up, and as always, hit me up on EK3 Mike at Instagram. That's EK3_Mike at Instagram. Thank you.